Welcome to the 5th ever Triple Ball Challenge. Danny leads 3-1 and wins. My putts here. One got a bounce, dropped in for a hole in one. One stayed by the hole, the other in the center. Danny, his putts. One stayed on the right side in the center by me. On a good line there. Stopped just short. Wow. This one for two, rolled it in. Second one in for two. Danny's up to 4 for all twos on the first hole. His putt missed to the left, got a bounce. Stayed behind it and in for 3 up to 7. My putt here. Can I save it for 2? Not on line. Rolled by. Now for 3. Got it. This one for 2 and a one-shot lead. Rolled it in. On to hole 2. My putts here. 2 made it under the skateboard. The other bounced to the right. Danny, his putts. Will we see a triple hole in one this round? One dropped in. Up to 8. Danny for 2. Got it. His last ball for 2. Rolled it in up to 12. My putts here. Easy tap-ins and lipped out. Oh, no. That one's in for 2. This one for 3 up to 11. Can I save it for 2? Bounce back. Have a look for 3. Lipped it in. Danny, a 2-shot lead. On to hole 3 in this triple ball challenge. Who's going to get the win here? Danny's putts. One just missed for a hole in one. All 3 made it to the right side. My putts here. All made it around as well. Split the hole there. Rolled by. Can I save it for 2? Yes, got the first one. Second one for 2. Rolled it in for all twos on hole 3 for me. Missed it to the left. Gonna tap it in for 3 up to 21. Danny for his 2. Lipped out. Wow. His other one for 2. Got it. This one for 2. Rolled it in. Gonna tap it in for 3. Still a 2-shot lead. On to hole 4. A great hole here for the triple ball challenge. Danny just missed for holes in one. My putts here. Got a bounce. Got another one. Dropped in for a hole in one. Wow. 3 holes in one so far this round between us. And in for 2 on the last up to 26. Danny, if he makes all of these, he'll have a 1-shot lead. Got it on his second. His third ball for 2. Rolled it in, a 1-shot lead. On to hole 5. My putts here. All missed for holes in one. And in different spots. One over the back. One stayed up by the hole. The other back to the tee. Danny, his putts. 2 dropped in for holes in one. This one lipped out. So close to a triple hole in one. Now for his 2. Missed it to the left. Stayed on top by the hole. And in for 3 up to 30. Putting the pressure on me. I'm in for 2. This one, I got to replace it after it rolled back to the tee. Missed it. In for 3. And my third ball for 2. On a good line. Got it. Down 3 to Danny. On to hole 6. The tire hole here. All 3 of Danny's putts made it around. Missed for holes in one, but in decent spots. My putts here. Rolling down. Right by the hole. The other rolled back to the tee. Now for my 2. Would be a big save. Got a bounce off the back. Missed to the right. Danny for his 2. Got it. A chance to build his lead here. This one got it as well for all twos on this hole. Pushed it. Gonna tap it in for 3 up to 37. My putt here. Got it for 3 up to 36. This one for 2. Rolled it in. Gonna tap it in for 2. Danny, a 3-shot lead through 6. On to hole 7. Danny's putts here. A chance for a triple hole in one. Lipped out there. One stayed on the ramp. The other bounced off. Stayed in the center. Now for his 2 would be a big save. Nasty lip out. Wow. My putts here. Trying to make a comeback. Missed it for a hole in one. One stayed on the ramp. The other bounced back to the tee. Wow, similar putt to Danny. This one for 2, whipped out the other way. Now for my 2 on this one. That bounced back to the tee. Missed it right over the edge. Danny's going to tap it in up to 40. Can he save it for 2? No, missed it. Gonna tap it in for 3 up to 43. His last ball, got it for 2 up to 45. My putt, rolled it in. A good 2 save. That one's in for 3 and in for 3 as well. On to hole 8. Danny's putts, all 3 made it to the top. A chance for a triple hole in 1 here. If he can get a good roll through the cones. Dropped out. Those missed. 0 for 3. But all in good spots. My putts here. All 3 made it up, but 1 rolled back down. Unlucky break there. Can I make any for holes in 1? No, missed it. Now for my 2 would be a big save. Haven't seen one fall here in a while. Will it happen here? Rolling down. Needs to stay away from the left side and dropped out. Gonna tap it in for 3. That one for 2. And for a 7 on this hole. Got it up to 55. Danny, all of these are for 2. Rolled it in. And got it. A 4-shot lead. On to hole 9. The longest hole on the course. Danny's putts here with a 4-shot lead in this triple ball challenge. All missed for holes in 1. My putts here. Can I find any for holes in 1? Rolling down off Danny's ball. Almost went in. Both of those got a bounce in right by the hole. 3 great putts. Gonna tap them all in for 2 here. Up to 61. Danny, to keep a 4-shot lead after 9 holes, rolled it in. He's to make this one, and he does, up to 57. On to the back 9 we go. 9 holes to play. Danny's putts here. All have a look for 2. My putts. Gotta bounce the other way. Bounce back. Have somewhat of an angle on that one. In for 2. This one. Got it. Can I save this one? No, just had to roll it out. Gonna tap it in for 3 up to 68. Danny, got it. Now for 2 here. Missed it to his left. Gonna tap it in for 3. And his last ball needs to make it to keep a 4-shot lead. Rolled it in. Danny in the lead. On to hole 11. Danny's putts. One made it in. Missed to the left. The other 2 rolled down to the right. My putts. Did the same thing. A chance for a hole in 1. Got it to go up to 69. 2 rolled down to the right. Danny's going to tap it in for 2. Can he save this one for 2? No, couldn't get the angle right there. This ball, not a good line. Needs to slow down, and it does. For 3, lipped it in. This one for 3, got it up to 72. If I make both of these, I'm down by 1 to the lead. Missed it. My last ball here. Almost made it. Bouncing around. Stopped by the hole. Gonna tap them in for 3 up to 75. Down 3. On to hole 12. My putts here. Trying to make a comeback. 1 rolled back down to the tee. Can I find either for holes in 1? Dropped out. Missed it. The other rolled out the right side. Danny. His putts. All 3 made it in. 1 rolled back down. Wow, unlucky there. That one missed. This one missed as well. Now back to the tee for 2. And Danny save it. Has a 3-shot lead with 7 holes to play. Dropped out. Not on line. An easy tap in for 3. Now for 2. Got it. His last ball for 2. Rolled it in up to 79. Can I save it for 2 here? Trying to make this comeback. Danny is 3-1 in the triple ball challenge. My putt missed it for 2. Playing it off the door here. Couldn't get the line right. Gonna tap it in for 3. That one. Got it for 2. Now for 3. Rolled it in. Down 4 to Danny.
Let's go.
On to hole 13. 6 holes to play in the triple ball challenge. Danny's putts, one made it in. Got great bounces there down by the hole and missed it for a hole in one. My putts here. Did the same thing. Rolled out, 2 rolled out. Missed them for holes in one. Danny for his 2. Got it. All 2s on this hole would be great for the triple ball challenge. Danny's 3rd ball. Got it. Up to 85. Wow, my putt. On a good line right over the edge. This one off the wall. Rolled it in. A big save for 2. Gonna tap that one in for 2. This one for 3. Got it. Down 5. On to hole 14. Who's gonna get the win here? Danny, a 5-shot lead. 1 dropped in for a hole in one. The other 2 rolled by the hole. My putts here. Feeling the pressure. Got a bounce. Couldn't find them for holes in one. Now for 2. Need to make all of these to just lose 1 shot here. If Danny makes his. Lipped it in. My 3rd ball for 2. Got it. Up to 96. Danny for 2. Rolled it in. His last ball. Got it. Up to 90.
Let's go.
On to hole 15. Danny leading off here. Now a 6-shot lead. They all miss for holes in one. The best score in a triple ball challenge was set by Danny after shooting a 125. My putt rolled back down. 1 bounced off the hole and bounced out. This one, can I save it for 2? No, left it short. Scores in the triple ball challenge have all been between 125 and 134. Will that happen again? Or will someone set a new record? My putt here. Got it up to 98. This one for 3. Rolled it in. And for 2 to be down by 7. Missed it to the left. Danny's going to take an 8-shot lead with 3 holes to play. On to hole 16. Danny's putts here. All miss the center, all on different stairs. My putts playing it off the wall. Got a bounce, dropped in. Can I find it? No, missed it for a hole in one. Now for 2. Not on line. And my last ball here. Missed the hole for a chance at a 2. Now for 3. Off the hole. Gonna tap it in for 4. This one, got it for 2 and for 3. Rolled it in up to 113. Danny trying to set a new triple ball record and beat 125. This one, rolled it in. Rolled out slowly. Gonna tap it in for 3. This one for 3. Got it up to 102. Can he make it for 2? Made it in. Rolled out, not on line. Gonna tap it in for 3, up to 105. On to hole 17, the dinosaur hole here. Danny's putts, 2 on a good line, just missed for a hole in one. That one stopped short. The other found the foot of the dinosaur, in for 2. My putts here, trying to make a comeback and hit the foot of the dinosaur. Now for 2, rolled it out. Can I save it for 3? Gonna hit this one first. Missed it to the right. This one for 3 off the foot of the dinosaur. Can I save it for 4? Rolled it in, a good save. This one for 2. Right over the edge. Gonna tap them both in for 3. Up to 123. Danny trying to set a new triple ball record. Needs to shoot under 125. That's the best score we've seen in a triple ball challenge. Gonna tap it in up to 109. Now up to 113. On to hole 18. It all comes down to this. Danny trying to set the record here. My putts all made it down by the hole. The best score in a triple ball challenge is 125. The worst score, 134. Danny's putts here. 1 bounce back. Has some work left on that one as well. Gonna tap mine in for 2. Last one for 2. Got it up to 129. Danny needs to make all of these to shoot under 120. This one for 2. Left it short right in the center. In for 3. And his last ball here will be a new record. Missed to the left, gonna tap it in for 3. Danny set the new triple ball challenge record of 121.